then I'm gonna get something for my 12-year-old because he eat like a man. So I get the fries.
Imagine you're on the first date. It's going okay. You're trying to get to know her. And then bam, she pulls out a move that leaves you speechless. This woman didn't just order dinner for herself. Oh no, she decided to order 10 to-go meals for her 3 kids. And the guy, let's just say he made a quick exit. All that plus more videos to react to. And we have a video by Shannon Sharp that I never seen before that's going viral right now, where he's going off on Travis Hunter's girlfriend. I do not know what they got into, because 2 days ago he was defending Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, telling everyone to leave him alone, but now he's going off. And then we'll end it with Charleston White. He's going to be dropping some knowledge too. I don't want to hold you. Go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. This your first time watching, watch the entire video and subscribe at the end. Let's get to it.
I think I want to get the shrimp, the spinach dip. That's a meal. All of this, what I'm going to order, you can do this to go.
To go?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then I'm going to get something for my 12-year-old because he eat like a man. So I get the fries. And then I might as well get us something to eat tomorrow because I ain't going to feel like cooking.
Okay, now hold on for a minute. How much stuff did you just order? How much you got, ma'am? How much you got?
I have, so I already put in the wings. Those are going to come from here. And then I have a spinach dip.
Spinach dip to go.
Buffalo sandwich to go.
Buffalo
and
sandwich to go. Chicken tenders to go.
Yeah, that's all I have for now.
I got 3 children, you know that.
You got 3 children?
Yeah, so I'm going to order all them something.
Buffalo chicken tenders to go.
Yeah, that's all I have for now.
That's a lot to go. You might as well go. That's too much. I can't. And this is our first date. Ain't trying to be funny. This is our first date. I'm not taking care of your children. Am I crazy or she crazy? I mean, I'm just trying. Am I crazy or she crazy? This is our first date. Do I supposed to take care of your children?
I'm not going to get him.
I don't care, man. Where you from? Look, I'm so sorry. We need to talk about it. We need to time out. Keep the other stuff we ordered, but we're going to time out on the 15 to go order.
Okay.
I know you had kids. Yeah, be back. We got to talk about this.
I'm glad he stopped while she was trying to order and go ahead and send the host away, because at the end of the day, she got too comfortable too fast. 3 kids and you trying to order food. I ain't never seen none of this stuff happen in real life though. Like, let's get back to it.
Could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend and possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this question to? He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with your. That don't mean he's ever intending to wife your. Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still know this who I want to be with. She just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more? You ain't asking for shit? Hell yeah, I like you. You mean I get to still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot. I'm gonna talk to you a lot. You mean you gonna get up? You actually okay with me having to get off the phone when my girl walk in? Yeah, I like you, baby. I like you. I like you a lot. A whole lot. Yeah, that nigga might like you more than his girlfriend. Yes.
Side chicks are just stress relief. You're there to do all the nasty stuff that he doesn't want to do with his wife. But most women that are side chicks, you come from a fatherless home, so you like to keep your options open. That's why you want to be side chicks. The fact that he's getting away with you going to another woman still leaves a door open for you to try to find another man. But you would never find a guy that matches the man that you are a side chick to. So you find yourself getting stuck in the position, hoping that one day he will actually leave his wife for you. But what you're not realizing is you've already made yourself available. And by the time you think he's supposed to leave his wife, he's probably already tired of you and picking out a whole new side chick.
I'm not going to keep going back and forth with, who is Caden? Who is Caden?
I don't know, but I was telling you this whole entire time that he lives over there, not at this house.
We at the wrong damn house?
Yeah.
You got me at the wrong house?
You got yourself at the wrong house.
I'm sorry, sir. It's a misunderstanding. You got a package down here. I'm gonna leave it right here for you. Don't even worry about it. You have a blessed day. Have a blessed day, sir.
You gotta be a dummy. If your son was telling you that his bully lives in another house, but you didn't pay attention to that, you just went to that house and started screaming, that's your problem. At the same time, why are you the mom trying to go and find a little kid? You need to take your son, put him in boxing lessons, taekwondo, karate, and then let him build a mindset where he's strong enough to fight a little boy on his own, or at least stand his ground. You always coming to his rescue is not going to do nothing but turn him into a weak man.
Young lady, like Adidas, when these people come around, there are going to be times you're going to have to sign he's going to have to sign footballs. He's going to have to sign helmets. He's going to have to sign jerseys. He's going to have to he's going to have to take pictures. You know how I know? Because when I go to sponsors, I have to sign footballs. I have to sign helmets. I have to sign photos. I have to sign jerseys. That's a part of it. He understands that. You're about to come into a situation. You're going to have more money at your disposal than you even dreamed of. And why is that? That's a part of it. And for you to say, when he's taking those talking about how long do I have to stay here all day, you should graciously and willingly stay there a month.
Backstory, there's a video going viral right now that shows behind the scenes how nasty her attitude is. And then when she did her live, she was explaining that during that backstage viral moment that he asked her to stay there and sit in that spot, and she was just asking him, all right, is this where you want me to sit? Her live did not match what was actually happening in the video. That's what Shannon is speaking from.
If that's what it requires. And for you to talk about, well, the reason why I left him on for my inbox, well, you know, he's younger than me and he cheated. You see, now you threw that man on the bus. We didn't need to know that. We did not need to know that. Why?
When she's saying that he cheated, she's trying to take the pressure off of her. But everyone is saying, listen, you have a Heisman winner. You have a really rich guy that you've been with. And we can see that he's a simp for you. We can see that he loves you. But when it comes to you, you look like all you did was manipulate him. As far as if he cheated or not, believe it or not, people are not going to even believe you when you're going live talking about he used to let me go to parties and get drunk and he'll sit outside and wait on me. Okay, that doesn't sound like a cheater. That sounds like a man who is in love and doesn't know that he has a thought.
Put that man business in the street. Are you perfect? Look, I don't like the part of oversharing in a relationship because it was unnecessary. Why you and Travis got together, did you have to say he wasn't my type? That was for nobody to know. You don't have to share everything. People, you don't.
And she has to learn that now because their relationship just went to a whole nother level. This Adidas contract is going to place him in a whole different light. What Shannon Sharp is saying, you may want to start deleting everything that you post because you may mess around and say something and they know that you're married to him and they cut the deal out and he's scratched from the sponsorship. He could lose sponsorship because of what you say.
And now it makes me, it's none of my business, but it paints you in a bad light. Oh, he wasn't your type, but now he is my type. Well, it seems like your type might be George Washington, Ben Franklin, Ulysses S. Grant. It might be some of those types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, young lady, you don't have to share. That's you and Travis' relationship. Guys, I don't know what y'all want Ocho and I to do. Ocho has met Travis once. I've met him once.
When it comes to Ocho, he can't really say nothing because he's one of the biggest simps in the game. He has to let Shannon talk.
He has the best mentor that he could possibly have. And that's one Prime. He has the best. Guys, we're just like you. We're on the internet. He's not going to listen to us. Sometimes something has to happen to you. You have to see it for yourself. Somebody can't tell you about it, Ocho. If somebody you didn't know offered you advice on finances, everybody on the chat, who y'all listening to him? If somebody that y'all didn't know tell y'all what y'all should do with y'all money, hey, give me your money. Listen, no, you're not. So
he's right. He said, no matter what people on the internet say, you still gonna do what you want to do. And Travis Hunter is looking at it like, man, I've been with her for 5 years. I've already accepted her flaws. Whatever happened is going to happen. At the end of the day, she literally has to hurt him in order for him to get it. But with all this spotlight on her, it may just whipped her back in place.
he looks at you guys, and I'm sure he appreciates your support, but he's not going to take your advice when it comes to his dating or who he's going to be with. I just have a problem with her sharing. I have a problem with her understanding. And Ocho, she's young. She doesn't understand what comes along with it. But I'm trying to enlighten her as somebody that's been in that space, as somebody that understands it. When you're dealing with sponsors and you're dealing with advertisers, you go into a room and there are footballs and there are helmets and there's jerseys and there's pictures and you're taking pictures. You understand for the kind of money that they're going to be paying him. I don't really think that's an awful lot to ask. I don't. Now I could be wrong, Ocho. And some people might think, well, hey, but I just don't think, ma'am, you need to have this because you were trending. Crab won the Heisman. You didn't win no award. We shouldn't have having this conversation about you. Y'all chose to be together. You're young. Travis is young. Everybody knows that first love. Man, that first one tough, man.
Yeah.
That first one, Ocho, that first
and
one.
The best thing about it, and when it comes to that first one, you try to make it last as long as possible because you think that's the one, and I'm hoping it is, and I love it. I love what they're doing. I love that for Travis. I love that for her as well. I love love in general. I love it. I just say the issue is if you can or understanding. If you have a relationship online, it allows everybody in your personal business and everybody to have an opinion. If you can't take that and you have to, come out and say, well, this is that, then you have to take it offline. Like
if you look here, I'm just saying, when you date publicly, that breakup's gonna be publicly, and just like you that goo. When you do all that publicly, guess what happens when it goes sideways? You see it when they date publicly. Now they saying this and I didn't do that and you didn't pick the kids up and you was sleeping with this person and you see but all that play into it.
What I just told you before I started too, huh? When things were good, hey, you finna get exactly what it is. When things are bad, you finna get that too.
The best thing for her to do is to just stay off of social media. Like they're saying, you're already painting a narrative. So if things go south, then everyone that you're trying to entertain now feel like they're going to have an opinion. Everyone sees the lifestyle, and she has to understand this. Don't nobody know what these baseball, football players' wives look like. But when you do find out what they look like, normally it's going to be a divorce very soon because the girls want to get out the relationship and start a reality show. But I think in her situation, you may not be able to do that because although Travis Hunter is like, hey, this is my girl, I can guarantee you this. Once he signed that paperwork, and he's on an NFL team and he's in the spotlight, any little thing that she does is going to just irritate him because things change when you go from being a millionaire to being worth 200 and something million. Let me explain. There's a whole flock of beautiful women out there that don't go near new money. They don't go near the bar. They don't go near the streets. They don't go in the club and find them there. They wait for you to sign that contract, and then they start popping up in places that you never seen before. Travis Hunter is going to go from trashy-looking thought bots with tattoos to thought bots that look all natural with no flaws. It's going to be a complete difference in the scenery that he sees. And the amount of girls that's going to try to get with him that already know the game of the industry is going to be able to distract and capture him the same way that this little thought bot did with him when he was younger. You caught him when he was a little boy. But he's going to be forced to grow up in the NFL. And then he's going to have some real women in front of him that may just look better than you. So any little thing that she does, he may just drift off to another woman. Because if they don't have kids and they just got married and a divorce pop up, she ain't gonna get nothing. And I can guarantee you this, that lawyer is gonna make sure that there's a prenup, especially after this situation.
Black people offended with everything except the condition that they live in. Everything offends black people except their reality and their condition that they live in. They ignore the reality and they ignore their conditions only to be offended by everything else. But look at their neighborhoods, look at their houses, look at their family life, look at the conditions of them, their children, and the parents of the children. They're at odds with each other, they hate each other, they fight with one another, but everything is offensive. But they don't change nothing. Even the stuff that offends them, they don't change nothing. Black people opinions only matter on social media. But in real life and in the real world, nobody really pays us any attention anymore because we've been crying wolf too long. And we inflict worse conditions on each other. So it's hard for people to take us serious.
And I think I want to get...
Get in the comments and let me know exactly what do you think about that statement. Is he making sense? And if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. If this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.